The Best PC Speakers 2023. Best Overall Value, Logitech Z407. Logitech's Z407 2.1 system is hard to beat. Rather than aiming for outright volume or flashy display panels, the designers went for a no-fuss approach, balancing good audio with a sensible budget. At this price, various corners have been cut, e.g. MDF materials, relatively short cables, but there's nothing worse here than other vendors' products. One standout feature, though, is the wireless controller. Where other models lack any remote control or just use a cheap-feeling device, the included dial is stylish, easy to use, and has a quality touch. The top of the puck acts as a switch to enable various modes or skip tracks, and it also rotates around the base to provide volume control. Wired connectivity is limited to a standard 3.5mm jack and a micro USB port for memory drives, but the quick and simple Bluetooth 5.0 wireless system makes up for this. With only 40 W of RMS power, subwoofer and satellites, the Z407 isn't super loud, but it's more than enough for its designed role, i.e. to be used right next to a PC, rather than double up as a home cinema system. Best Studio Monitors, Klipsch The Fives. Klipsch's The Fives can be used as a hi-fi system, PC desktop speakers, or even part of a home cinema setup, thanks to its HDMI ARC input. Connectivity is a key strength of the Fives compared to other studio monitors, so you'll have no issue hooking it up to any desktop PC or laptop. The speakers come with a 13 feet, 4M, cable to connect them together, as well as USB, A to B, and HDMI ones. The package also includes a remote controller to operate everything from a distance. But the Five's greatest strength has to be the sound quality. It is nothing short of stunning, especially when compared to a typical set of desktop PC speakers, although as studio monitors, they're not perfect. The frequency response isn't completely flat, so professional musicians would probably do better looking elsewhere. Best Surround Speakers, Logitech Z606. Logitech's Z606 is an entry-level PC speaker system for true surround sound. It's absolutely not designed to compete with a home cinema setup, and nor could it for the price, but it's perfect for gamers looking to fill their room with sounds from all directions. The sound output in native 5.1 is clear and well balanced, if a little dull overall. The bass can be somewhat undefined and messy at high volumes, but there are enough controls to get a perfectly decent sound. With a combined RMS power of 80 W, the system isn't super loud at full volume, but this helps prevent too much distortion from leaking through. There's plenty of cable length to arrange almost everything around your PC room, but the wire for the rear satellite is only 20 feet long. This might seem quite long, but this cable will need to be routed around at least 2 walls. Best 2.1 Speakers, Klipsch ProMedia 2.1. The ProMedia 2.1, from American audio company Klipsch, has been around for over 2 decades now but has been continuously refined and updated to modernize them. The latest version finally adds Bluetooth functionality for wireless connectivity, but the only other input is a 3.5mm jack. The manual is still rather poor and the system is effectively always on, as there's no way to really switch them off via the speakers. But all of this can be forgiven upon first use. The sound output from these ProMedia 2.1 is nothing short of stunning, not just for the price, but for any 2.1 setup. The bass crossover seamlessly blends across the full spectrum, and 6.5-inch subwoofer never sounds flabby or too full. The mids and highs are crystal clear, thanks to Klipsch's Micro Tractrix horns, and the system has an impressively broad frequency response, 35 Hz to 22 kHz, for the price. When the volume is pushed really high, the sound does get a little messy, but with 100 W of combined RMS power, you wouldn't want to be using them at that level next to your PC. The use of permanently wired satellites and the sizable subwoofer might make it tricky to situate them around your computer, too. Best Soundbar, Creative Sound Blaster Katana V2. At over $300, you'd be expecting something special, and that's exactly what Creative Sound Blaster Katana V2 offers. The sound is as rich and clear as you'd hope for this price, with the included 6.5-inch subwoofer offering an expansive bass response. The format of the speaker system means it's not ideal for filling a room with thunderous audio, despite offering up to 126 W of RMS power, but no PC user is going to be left wanting. RGB enthusiasts will also enjoy the spectacular lighting, but it can be disabled for those preferring a more sober appearance. The numerous connection options make the system really versatile. With USB Type-C, aux, optical, HDMI ARC, and Bluetooth 5.0, there are not many devices that won't be able to connect to the soundbar. And along with built-in microphones, the Katana V2 is ideal for online gaming and conference calls, although there are better systems for handling the latter. Best budget, Creative Pebble V3. Creative's Pebble 2.0 speakers have been around for a few years now, and each previous release is still available for sale if you want to go cheaper. However, the latest edition is arguably the best of them all. With no dedicated subwoofer, the lack of bass output from the speakers is noticeable, but the real surprise is just how clear the mids and highs are. They also produce a decent amount of volume for their size, despite having just 8 W of RMS power, although they become muddy and distorted once cranked up high. For laptop users wanting to have better audio in video calls or when watching videos, these are a perfect way to achieve that. They're powered and driven from the USB Type-C connection, a type A adapter is included, but they also support a traditional 3.5mm input, as well as Bluetooth. The cabling can be a little awkward to organize around your computer, but this is true for any budget 2.0 speakers. If the lack of bass is putting you off, Creative's $50 Pebble Plus comes with a subwoofer and an improved frequency response of 50 Hz to 20 kHz. There are obviously even cheaper speakers on the market, but few will look or sound as good as the Pebble, no matter which version you choose. Thanks for watching. Check the description for links to purchase any of these products.